Welcome everyone to my newest Let's Play, Dragon Warrior 1 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. This was released in Japan in 1986, but didn't make its way to America until 1989. That 3-year gap, unfortunately, caused this game to be kind of outdated when it got here, so it didn't reach the popularity of its rival Final Fantasy over in America. But in Japan, it's a still popular franchise. It's also made some popularity over here in America. It's still running strong. The 12th one was announced, I think last year, and there's multiple spin-offs like the Dragon Warrior Monsters and the Builder series. So overall, it's a strong RPG. So let's check out what it was like at the beginning here. So, and here we are. We are the Dragon Warrior, the little blue guy there, descendant of Erdrick. Listen now to my words. It is told that in ages past, Erdrick fought demons with a ball of light. Then came the Dragonlord, who stole the precious globe and hid it in the darkness. Now, Chicken, thou must help us recover the ball of light and restore peace to our land. Chicken is once again a rat from Mighty Mouse House Minions. The Dragonlord must be defeated. Also, we changed some other names for other rats in that group. Take now whatever thou may find in these treasure chests to aid thee in thy quest. Then speak with the guards, for they have much knowledge that may aid thee. Yeah, talking with people is the way you're going to learn how to, what quest you need to do. May the light shine upon thee, Chicken. And we press the A button, and that brings up a list of 8 commands. We press the take command, or we choose the take command when over a treasure chest, and that opens up the chest for us. We found 120 gold, a torch, and this treasure chest will have a key. We're going to need that key to open the door below us. Keys are one-use items, but they open any door, so any key will open any door. Dost thou know about Princess Luna? Half a year now hath passed since the princess was kidnapped by the enemy. Never does the king speak of it, but he must be suffering much, and he'll be King Bean, after a Mighty Mouse House minion as well. Chicken, please save the princess. Let's just say that we did hear about the princess and see what the guard has to say. Chicken, please save the princess. Okay. If thou hast collected all the treasure chests, a key will be found. Once used, the key will disappear, but the door will be open and thou may pass through. Yeah, it's a little tutorial for us there on how to use items. East of this castle is a town where armor, weapons, and many other items may be purchased. Return to the inn for a rest if thou art wounded in battle, Chicken. Sleep heals all. So we can open the door by either selecting the door command or going into our item menu and selecting the magic key. Either way, the door will open and that door will be gone forever now. So other maps, the door won't be, will respawn. But this one is gone for good, so. King Bean will record thy deeds as an imperial scroll so thou may return to thy quest later. Yet to save the game, we have to talk with the king. If thou art planning to take a rest, first see King Bean. Okay, we'll do that. There was a time when Breckenary was a paradise, then the Dragonlord's minions came. And they're not nice like the Mighty Mouse House minions. Where oh where can I find Princess Luna? Let's head to the back here. We don't have a key to open this door, so... Well, nothing we can do there. So, let's just head to the back, talk with some more people back here. To become strong enough to face future trials, thou must first battle many foes. This series is known for its grinding. I'll be doing most of the grinding off-screen, but there will be some fights that you will see, so... Thou must have a key to open a door. Well, why don't we try to sneak around, see if we can go around the castle wall there? Let's try to do that so we don't have to open that door there. When we do that, though, that takes us out of the castle and into the overworld, where we have these little icons. When you step on an icon, you get transported into a castle or a town. Welcome to Tantagel Castle. There's also caves that you can step into that take you to, you know, dungeons, so. We are merchants who have traveled much in this land. Many of our colleagues have been killed by servants of the Dragonlord. Rumor has it entire towns have been destroyed by the Dragonlord servants. We're going to find out that only one town has actually been destroyed by the Dragonlord, but that's much, much later in the game, so... We're just going to focus on this castle in Breckenary in this episode. Oh, where can I find Princess Luna? When entering the cave, take with thee a torch. Yeah, caves are dark when you go in there. You can't see them unless you have a torch or a spell that we'll get later on in the game. Right now we have no magic points though. You have level, then your HP, which is your hit points. Then you had MP there. And then you had your gold, and then your experience. When you gain experience from fights, that'll get you closer toward a level. When you hit a certain amount of experience, you'll gain a level, and you can gain more hit points, magic points, and other stats. Now, that one man we talked with, he's very important, because when he said the chicken's coming was foretold by legend, and then the screen flashed, every time we talk with him, he will restore all our magic points. Thou art most welcome in Breckenary. And at level 3, we're going to get a spell called Heal, which heals our hit points. So we can kind of avoid going to the inn to save money, because money is really tight, especially at the beginning of the game here. We have two options. We can buy a bamboo pole and leather armor, which will give us +2 attack, +4 defense, or we can buy the club and the clothes, which gives +4 offense and +2 defense. We're going to go with that option because offense is a little more important in this game. Unfortunately, though, Chicken's going to suffer a little bit because of his name. There's a naming... your stats are kind of generated on your name. You can take either a hit to your strength or agility, or your hit points or magic points. The other one's going to be fine. Chicken's name, he's going to end up with a penalty -12 to his agility and -19 to his MP at max level, which is 30. Watch that hit points when entering Poisonous Marsh. Not really going to affect too much at the end game, but at the beginning game, go north to seashore, then follow the coastline west until thou hast reached Garenham. Agility determines your running ability, your defense, potentially the way you hit. So agility is, the stat that rules them all. So it's unfortunate we're going to take a hit to that, but it's okay. We can still get through the game. I'll give you some good pointers. So there's the inn, 6 gold pieces. Tell King Bean that the search for his daughter hath failed. I am almost gone. The further we get away from the main town here, the more expensive things will be. But usually monsters around town will also be, as we go further away, will give more experience in gold. Art thou the descendant of Erdrick? Hast thou any proof? That's going to be important finding proof later, and that lady says she's not Princess Luna. Enter where thou can. And within sight of Tantagel Castle to the south is Charlock, the fortress of the Dragonlord. Yeah, we can see the fortress, the last fortress in the game, right at the beginning of the game, but we can't cross it. We don't have a boat like in Final Fantasy to get across that river, so... Welcome, we deal in tools. What can we do for thee? So we can buy herbs, which restore hit points, torches, but we're going to buy the Dragon Scale. It's an item that we select in our menu from item, and putting it on will give us +2 defense. One of the interesting things is, because inventory is limited, once you equip the Dragon Scale, you get the +2 defense. You don't have to keep the Dragon Scale. You can sell it back to him. Anytime you sell something, you sell for half its purchase price. So you can sell it back for 10 gold and still get the benefit of it, but still see King Bean when that experience level rises. There's a town where magic keys can be purchased. If thou art cursed, come again. That guy removes curses, so... We have one more soldier to talk with up here. Beware the bridges. Danger grows when thou crosses. Yes, the overworld is divided into 14 different locations, monster locations. We're in a location right here where the only enemies you can meet are slimes and red slimes. So, we have a 60% chance of running into slimes in this area, and 40% chance of running into red slimes. The encounter rate here is kind of lower compared to other places. Right now, the grassland, you have a 1 in 48 chance of running into an enemy. Bridges, 1 in 48. Forest, 1 in 32. The hills, 1 in 32. And the desert, there's only one tile in this area, has a 1 in 16 chance. For every other region, though, you have a 1 in 24 chance of running into an encounter on a grass tile, 1 in 16 on a swamp and forest, 1 in 8 for the hills and the desert. Hills and deserts are the most likely to run into enemies, so... We want to stick close to the castle, because that's where the weakest enemies are. We want to just basically fight slimes and red slimes. If we go too far, we're going to run into this area where we can run into Drakies. Drakies are a little bit tougher, as you can see. This one is hurting me much harder, so... in these areas, there's a 20% chance of running into a slime, 20% chance of a Drakey, and then 60% chance of a red slime. And that's kind of in the area where I'm at right now, so... You don't want to go too far down. We'll eventually be grinding a little bit further down south. The last row of mountains down there is a place called the Scorpion's Nest, because there's a 1 in 5 chance to run into scorpions. We'll be able to start grinding there once we hit level 4. And we get the Hote Spell. The Hote Spell does more damage than what our weapons are basically doing right now, because we only have like that club. The Hote Spell, in terms of damage that it can do, it can deal between 5 to 12 damage to an enemy. Monsters also have spells. They can cast the Hote Spell on us, but it does a little less damage, only 3 to 10. Luckily, these monsters that we're encountering right here, the Drakies, the red slimes, and the regular slimes, they only can attack. So, they also are very poor at dodging. They only have a 1.5625% chance to dodge any of your attacks. I'll put the stats of like monsters in the video description, so you can see. But yeah, these guys ain't gonna be dodging us much or doing much damage to us. So, but we still want to be careful. We just want to fight the slimes until we get to level 2, which is we get at 7 experience. And we'll get some power, that does the amount of damage we do, and then we got some extra hit points. When we get down below 1/4 of our max hit points, the screen turns red. So that's a good indication that, hey, you're kind of hurt, you might want to go back to an inn to heal yourself. We don't have that heal spell yet, so we just have to heal at the inn, spend 6 gold, and we're brought back to our max hit points, so that's pretty nice. Once we get to level 3, though, like I said, we can just talk with that man over there to the right, who restores all the MP. We can heal ourselves, talk with him, get MP, then heal ourselves, then talk to him again and fill up our hit points and magic points that way. Listen to what people say. It can be of great help. Yeah, these guys changed their dialogue after the first two guards here. Or what if I save money for more expensive armor? We actually want to get weapons first. Yeah, after we come back here, they change their dialogue, so... As they said, if we want to take a rest, we want to stop by and talk with King Bean, and he will record our deeds on the Imperial Scrolls of Honor. He'll tell you how many more experience points we need to get to the next level as well, so... We'll tell him that we want to rest, and we want to make sure that we push reset, because otherwise, with old games like this, you could lose your save, and that happened to me in the past, so... Take care, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good day. Bye!